Guys, I just recorded a 40-minute video of me playing Jeff the Killer games. 40 minutes. I wanna emphasize that number. But I actually really had fun making this video. I really liked it. You know, I thought it was cool. I didn't get that at all. So you know what? I'm gonna go through my list of ideas on my phone and see what I can find. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing this instead. I have a pen now. I'm with it. I don't care. So, what I originally came to talk about, sort of, was Jeff the Killer games. I was gonna do a funny little thing where I was gonna make a Jeff the Killer edit with like AMV music, and then show a clip from this one RPG Maker game that Vinesauce played a long time ago with Jeff the Killer in it and stuff.
I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
I'm fucking speechless.
And I played like an RPG Maker Jeff the Killer game, and then I played like 2 or 3 of those like walk around stab people games, survival horror, whatever the fuck thing, and then a Friday Night Funkin' mod. I don't even like Friday Night Funkin', but I did it because it was on Game Jolt. It was Jeff the Killer, so I was like, fuck it. I did all that, but you know what we got instead? Nothing. Y'all ain't ever gonna get to see that video now because that shit, my fucking computer just recorded the goddamn Game Jolt homepage the whole time. We can't, because the world's in such a goddamn hurry that we can't have a goddamn Jeff the Killer games on YouTube by Izmit. We don't get that. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. How was your day, guys? I hope it was great. I really hope you guys had a wonderful day. I did too. I had a pretty good day. This just... I am so freaking mad. I actually have, I can't put it into words just how. And this brings me to the next topic. The topic of this video, apparently, wasn't going to be, but it is. You know what? It's okay, because I like this topic too. Being a Godzilla fan is so goddamn easy now. Do y'all know how good you have it? I got into Godzilla when I was 8 years old. I loved it. I remember I found this game online called Godzilla Daikaiju Battle Royale, which I will play the trailer for right now. That shit was fucking tough. It was based on this NES Godzilla game that, I'm gonna be so honest, really wasn't that good. The creepypasta was really good. Really good. The game itself, not so much. I bought it. I actually have a... Do I have it, like, sitting here still? Hold on. I have it for the NES right here. It's actually... It's cool to have this, and it was cool to have an NES when I did, before I left it in my dorm when I moved out last year, and now some fucking CA was like... I'm happy. I hope it got into the hands of somebody. It wasn't just thrown away. If it was thrown away, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I hope at least... someone had a great day finding my NES, but you know what? I still fucking like that thing. I got it when I was 15 with my Safeway money. I was 14, actually. I got it when I was 14 with my Safeway money. I bought it from a video game store. Like, my dad thought it was cool because he's old as fuck. Anyways, Godzilla Daikaiju Battle Royale was a really cool game. And fucking... it got me so into Godzilla. I saw all these really cool monsters, like, who's Anguirus, who's Rodan, who's fucking, like, anything, you know what I mean? I was like, this is so fucking cool. So I started looking up all these different Godzilla movies, and I was like, there's like 50 billion of these, like, oh my god. I watched all the Showa ones, I watched all the Heisei ones, I watched all the Millennium ones. We had nothing else. We had not had a movie since 2005, the year I was fucking born. Are you kidding me right now? Like, I get into this shit, and it's dead for, like, 10 years at that point? 8 years. And I was like, that's fucked up. And then, like, a year later, we got the American Godzilla movie, and I was like, maybe this time it's gonna be great. It wasn't fucking great. People talk about, I think Godzilla 2014 was really good, you know? Godzilla was barely in that shit. Listen, people are gonna complain about, like, the characters and, like, the whoa. Do we watch Godzilla for that? Let's be so fucking for real. Does anybody watch the Godzilla movies because, oh man, I wanna see the fucking human plot? No, maybe Monster Island Buddies does, but I feel like that's it. I'm putting this in while I'm editing, because, like, this dude literally made monster... He made Godzilla toys have sex and get drunk and have drunk sex and like all kinds of just sex. I feel like that guy's the only guy that fucking watches Godzilla for the plot. you know? Everyone else, including me, watched it. And also, no hate, I love Monster Island Buddy's channel. He makes great videos. I love everything about him. But like at the same time, y'all, it's Godzilla. Like, we want to see fucking Godzilla destroying a fucking city and then fighting some other monster. Like, that's literally the whole thing. And yeah, the Mutos, and we got that, but not enough. We got more of the Mutos than Godzilla. Like, you know, okay, it would be one thing if it was like Biollante or like Rodan or Mothra, like a classic, but the fuck are the Mutos? We didn't have that back then. We had fucking Godzilla 2014, which was alright, don't get me wrong, but like, it pissed me off. I was so hyped for it. I remember I got on a plane, and that was, I love getting on planes because I never had access to that many new movies, and I was like, oh my god, the Godzilla movie's on here, I'm gonna watch it, and it was boring as fuck. I didn't even finish it, and that was all we had. That was the first Godzilla movie we got in so long, and then we got a game, and that was like, dude, it felt like Christmas. Despite all of that, all I ever wanted was a Godzilla anime. I really wanted to see that. There was like references to Godzilla in anime, and there was like Godzilla cameos in anime, and there was Godzillaland, if anyone knows what that is. Godzillaland was a thing, and that was really cool. Like, I liked that. It was technically Godzilla anime, so fuck it, there you go. But I wanted like a real, like, I don't know what it's called, the shit that they do, like when they turn, like, you know how they turn like Pokemon into people? Like Poke people, whatever the fuck you would call that, where they're like Pokemon, but they're humans with like a Pokemon fit on, and they have the powers and stuff. That's what I wanted. I wanted like a dude, like a long hair anime protagonist, like edgy as fuck, dressed in like a Godzilla fit, and has like Godzilla's powers. And then there's like a baddie, Mothra, like with wings and like a white hoodie and shit. Like, that'd be fucking tough. We had nothing. We had Godzilla Daikaiju Battle Royale and then the 2014 game, which also was pretty split in the community. Like, some people defend that game. I liked it, but I can admit that it was pretty fucking boring. Like, I'm gonna be so real. It was really cool. Like, playing as the monsters. Like, you really feel big in that game. It was really well made, but it was also like clearly rushed because they didn't really give you much to do besides, even in the story mode, you just do the same thing every level. Go find a generator, find a monster, go find a generator, find a monster. That's literally all you do. Fuck me, like way later, 5 years later, we got not one, not two, but 3 anime movies. We got a whole anime series, which is actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. Serial Point is. We got another two official Japanese movies, one of which was fucking amazing, and the other one wasn't that good, but the Godzilla concept made it worth watching because it was so fucking good. And like, we got what? Oh my god, we have so much shit now. Like, we have like everything we ever wanted. New video games, like, they're not crazy by any means, but they're not bad, like, at all. We have a Clash Royale with Godzilla characters now, like, fuck it though, it's fun. I don't play it that much, but it's cool. And we got the Godzilla tap game. That one's also split, but I like that one. 200 billion% pay to win, but like, what mobile app isn't, to be honest. Like, you know, you spend like, I don't know, 50 bucks on Dragon City, you're gonna be a lot higher up than some dude who has just been playing with everything free. We have like everything now, like we ever fucking wanted. There's so much Godzilla content out there. There's like a billion Godzilla YouTubers. Back in the day, we had Boji Man, or whatever the fuck his name was. We had Monster Island Buddies, and then a little bit later we got the Kaiju profiles with Wikizilla, and that was like all we had. We had Teddy Ruxpin too. He was dope, but like, he deleted his channel. He wasn't even a Godzilla channel, he just talked about Godzilla a bit. He talked about everything in like nerd culture, and Godzilla is definitely pretty fucking nerdy, if I do say so myself, so what can I say? We love Godzilla. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's okay. Shit happens, you know? God damn it, if I was still a kid and all this stuff was coming out, oh my god, I would have been fucking floored. And Godzilla would have been even more, maybe... You know, I was gonna say Godzilla would have been more memorable if, you know, I had all that stuff when I was little. But at the same time, maybe not. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe what made Godzilla so memorable is the fact that there was no content about him back then. We had a horrible fucking American movie that just came out. And, you know, stuff like that. You couldn't find any Godzilla toys in stores, or at least that were classic, but you'd find the American one. Very rarely you'd find a toy of like a random 2000s Godzilla for some reason. That was rare. That was a Toys R Us thing when they were still around. R.I.P. If you're a Godzilla fan and you're a kid right now, be so fucking happy, because you are living the dream. Back in the day, a new Godzilla Flash game dropped, that shit was like, dude, that was like dicks out for Godzilla. Like, that was insane. And now, like, I get a Godzilla fucking AAA video game. I'll be like, oh, that's cool. But fuck. You know, it's unfortunate. But wear it on him.